Hey, what's going on, everyone? Pop Culture Junkie here, and I want to share some special items I picked up this past weekend. Now, I just posted my little vlog I did for the first time. I haven't really done a lot of vlogs, so I would appreciate everyone out there if you check out the Traders Village Comic Con 2018 blog I did. So I'd really appreciate it if everyone would go check out the short video. It's only like about 10 minutes long. But it was a live vlog I did. I haven't done many of these, and I'd like some feedback if you could. There's a giant flea market company called Traders Village. It's very popular throughout Texas. There's one out in San Antonio, there's one in Austin, one in Houston. And I go to this place as often as possible. It's a little far from where I live, but it's a fun place to go because not only do they have businesses that are run out of these places, okay, it's kind of like it's an outdoor flea market similar to the ones you'd have on the indoors where you have same spots every time for the same people. There's businesses that are run out there from all sorts of things you can get, whether it's furniture, home appliances, collectibles, artwork, I mean all kinds of things. Anything you would normally find at a thrift shop, flea market, resale shop, you'll find there. But on top of that, you can also go there and be a seller yourself. You can get a spot for the weekend and just sell, random collectible items or whatever it is you have. And on occasion, they'll host different kinds of events. They'll have wrestling shows, local wrestling shows will be there, and they also have hosted a annual Comic-Con for the past few years, at least, that I've gone there. My wife and I went there this past weekend on Sunday, and we shot some video of the different booths that people had set up for their different collectibles they were selling and the artwork and so forth. But you can check out the actual vlog there, and you can see it on my channel and let me know what your thoughts are on it. While I was there, obviously, I was not only there because I wanted to check out everyone's cosplay and whatnot, but I wanted to see if anybody had anything really cool. And for the most part, it was a lot of new stuff, and it wasn't a whole lot of like retro items, wasn't a whole lot of 80s, 90s stuff. There was some, don't get me wrong, but it seemed like a whole lot of stuff was about pops and current action figures, current vinyl figures, so forth, which I'm like, I can go to the store and find this stuff. I want to see things that I don't see every day, I don't find every day at every thrift shop or resale shop and so forth. And that's what appeals to me going to like conventions and toy shows and so forth. Well, thankfully, we did stumble upon a couple items, and I did pick up one particular item that I had to get. I couldn't pass it up. I actually almost held off on buying it. I saw it at one booth. When I saw it, I kind of had a little bit of a like, moment, because this is something I've wanted for years and never see at any stores at all. You can only find them online, and they're usually very pricey online, depending on who's selling them, of course. So I wanted to share with you on my new episode of Flea Market Treasure Hunting, and here it is. Okay, this is a vintage, classic, real item from the 80s that I always wanted to own. Now, I have a bunch of Micro Machine Star Wars items from the play sets, the ones that like the actual play sets that fold out, like that's the head of Chewbacca that folds out to Endor, the C-3PO ones, R2-D2, they fold out and such. And I forgot some other play sets and such, still in the boxes, still in packaging and so forth. But this is something that came out way before Micro Machines. And this is the Star Wars Micro Collector series. And yes, this is the original box. So you see here, we've got the Star Wars Micro Collection Bespin Freeze Chamber Action Playset. It includes 8 die-cast figures and the playset. So this is from, obviously, the scene in Empire Strikes Back where Han Solo gets frozen in carbonite. And this is a classic scene from a movie that I am a huge fan of, obviously. Well, check it out. This is the actual box. It's in pretty good shape considering this is well over 30 years old. Okay, it's in great condition. It does have a little wear and tear, but again, this is 30 years plus. These are now a little bit different than the Micro Machine ones. So a little bit different in the style and the design. So check it out here. So here is the freeze chamber. Okay, and inside here is the figures. And it still has all the figures in here. So we see here we got Han frozen in carbonite there. All right. We have a Stormtrooper. We have Darth Vader with his lightsaber. We've got Boba Fett, the bounty hunter, who is there to capture Han Solo and take him to Jabba the Hutt. Then we have Luke Skywalker with his lightsaber, ready to fight Vader. We have Lando Calrissian. We have another Stormtrooper there. And then we have, here is Han Solo, where he's in handcuffs. This is before he gets frozen in carbonite, so that's nice that they had both figures like that. And lastly, we have Lobot. This is the like right-hand man person to Lando Calrissian. Okay. These are all die-cast figures, meaning they're metal, basically, okay? Unlike the ones you see with the Micro Machine collection that came out later on in the 90s, those were more of a very thick rubber material or vinyl material. You could bend them a little bit. You know, they weren't very sturdy. These are metal, though. It's like hitting a coin on a table. You can hear it. So yeah, then you have this full three-dimensional diorama here, where you could set up your own little adventure and battle with Vader and Luke, and then you have Solo there in carbonite. You have Solo just before he turns into carbonite or gets frozen into carbonite, surrounded by stormtroopers. Lando, we got Boba Fett there, got Lobot over here in the background, another stormtrooper helping out. So yeah, I have always been a big fan of these because I like the micro stuff, obviously, Mr. Minis and so forth nowadays. But I've always been a big fan of the Micro Machine Star Wars ones. The playsets were always very appealing to me. And as you can see here, they had other collections available so that you can do the entire Besman playset. There's these over here for, you can combine them in different ways. So you could get the other control room and the gantry, and you could connect them onto these, and then that way you can make a giant playset out of all three of them. And I hope one day I can find the other ones. But like I said, I never have seen these in person ever. I've seen them online. Honestly, I didn't even know about these when I was a kid. If I had known about them when I was a kid, I don't know if I would have I don't know if I would have wanted them because I wasn't into that style of toy yet. I was just more into action figures, the regular 3.5 and whatnot size ones. But these just look incredible and amazing. I like how you could set up your own display of any kind. You could have any kind of story adventure with them. And they look really cool just to set up and then have displayed in your home. I really am just I'm amazed at these things. So I'm very happy to find this, and I'm glad it had the box too, so that was even better. So looking here, the only things it looks to be missing is it should have a stairwell connected to here on the back. You can see there, so it should have a stairwell going up that would connect on to one of the other play sets, and then you have another stairwell that goes down, and then there's a ramp. So I am missing those three pieces. I'll have to see if I can find them somewhere. Maybe I can find them online. Hopefully someone's got some extra accessories available. So yeah. So I just wanted to share with y'all real quick something really fun about this is it literally can make it to where Han Solo does get frozen in carbonite. So check this out. Okay. So here's the place set here. Let's get this to zoom in proper. So here we have Han Solo handcuffed, about to be dropped into the chamber. Okay. So he gets dropped in there. You flip this around, and then up comes Han in carbonite. Love it. That's awesome. So yeah, that's the main item that I found, and I couldn't pass it up. Very happy to have this as part of my new micro collection. So I will have a lot of fun displaying this. Then I didn't get this. My beautiful and amazing and supportive wife actually got me this. We went to a few different booths in the comic area, and obviously my wife knows how much I enjoy vinyl figures, Mr. Minis, and of course Pops. And she came upon this one because she knows how much of a fan of Rick and Morty I am. So she came across this one and was asking me, at one point she asked me, hey, what is that one over there? Do you have that one? I was like, no, I don't have that Rick and Morty Pop actually. This was a spring convention exclusive one that I did not see in any stores or anything. So she she happened to sneak over to the booth and bought one without me knowing, and then gave it to me whenever we got home. So check this out. We have a Rick and Morty Alien Rick 2018 Spring Convention exclusive Funko Pop that my beautiful and amazing wife got me. So yeah, this is a brand new pop. It's from the spring of 2018, which is, hello, we're in the spring of 18. So this is a newly released pop that I haven't seen in any stores yet, and I'm glad to have it, and I'm so thankful that she got it for me. So yeah, Alien Rick, and it came inside a pop protector, so that was even better, so it's nicely protected too. So very cool. So I got a Funko Pop from my wife, and then I picked up a micro collection Star Wars Besman freeze chamber for myself. So it was a great weekend. We had a great time. It was fun to get out and look around at these different artists and creators. There was all kinds of cool original artwork that was really nice, and of course just getting to see all these cool toys and retro items are always fun. All right, well, hey, hope you enjoyed this. As always, anytime I hit up a flea market or thrift shops or thrift stores and I come across any treasures, I try to bring them on here so that you guys can see these cool items that I come across. And yeah, so I always want to share it with y'all. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you'll tune in again for another flea market treasure hunting experience with me. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. This is Pop Culture Junkie. I'm signing out.